Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Manchester United is struggling to get player to seal a transfer away for a frustrating reason. Manchester United are reportedly struggling to find buyers for Swedish defender Victor Lindelof, largely due to the high wages he is currently on at Old Trafford. Lindelof seems unlikely to play regularly for the Red Devils anytime soon after the signings of both Leny Yoro and Matthijs de Ligt this summer, with Erik now having more options in defense. Still, it also looks like it's going to be tricky for Man United to offload Lindelof due to the fact that he is on such high wages, meaning clubs like Fiorentina and Lazio ultimately decided not to go for him, according to Alfredo Pedula. Lindelof has at times been a useful squad player for United, but he has not really lived up to the potential the club will have seen in him when he first joined back in 2017. That probably means that Man United started out by handing Lindelof a huge contract, and his dip in performances now surely make it unlikely any other clubs are going to be willing or able to match that. Lindelof could do well for clubs like Fiorentina or Lazio, but it seems these deals are off for the time being, so it will be interesting to see what ends up happening with the 30-year-old in the next few days. If Lindelof lowers his demands, that could be enough to help pave the way for a departure, or else he will likely just stick around with Man United for the final year of his contract and leave on a free next summer. Chelsea still pushing for a transfer of 24-year-old and look to be in a strong position. Chelsea are reportedly still pushing for the potential transfer of Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho along with Juventus. However, the Blues may have the advantage for the moment, as Sky Sports report that there is the feeling they would be the player's preference if he leaves Old Trafford. Sancho has struggled to impress during his time at Man United, and it makes sense that he could now be on his way out, while it perhaps also isn't too surprising that there is still interest in him from big clubs after an impressive loan stint at Borussia Dortmund in the second half of last season. If Sancho gets back to his best, there is no doubt he could have an impact for a top side like Chelsea or Juve, but it remains to be seen precisely where the 24-year-old will end up. As well as Sancho favoring Chelsea, it also looks like the West London Giants may hold the advantage in terms of the kind of deal they'd be ready to offer. According to Sky Sports, one issue for Juventus is that they are only offering a loan, so it could be that United will decide it's better to offload the England international to a Premier League rival instead, as long as they can finally get the player off their books. This seems like a bit of a risk from the Red Devils, as Sancho could be a really big player for Chelsea if he shows the kind of form he showed during his time at Dortmund. On the other hand, though, it's hard to see exactly how Sancho would get into the team on a regular basis due to the presence of similar attacking midfield players like Cole Palmer, Joao Felix, Pedro Neto, Noni Madwig, and Mikaelo Modric. Scott McTominay lands in Italy ahead of Napoli switch. Scott McTominay has touched down in Italy ahead of his 30.5 million euros transfer from Man United to Napoli. According to reporter Fabrizio Romano, McTominay is expected to sign for Napoli, although as we reported earlier, Corriere dello Sport insists his medical will not take place until tomorrow. McTominay played 255 games for United, scoring 26 goals. 10 of those came last season when manager Erik started to deploy him as a substitute attacking player. He is a versatile player, having played centre back, right midfield, defensive central, and attacking midfield, and as a striker for the Red Devils. He also played 52 times for Scotland, scoring 9 goals. Napoli next play Parma on Saturday evening. With McTominay being much fit, there is every expectation he will make his debut for the Azzurri at that time. Man United not interested in signing Chelsea fullback Ben Chilwell. Manchester United are making waves in the final days of the transfer window. Jadon Sancho is among the high profile players United want to offload. He has been linked with a move to Chelsea, with Raheem Sterling or Ben Chilwell potentially heading the other way in a blockbuster swap deal. Journalist Fabrizio Romano has now revealed that United have no interest in signing Chilwell. The England international is currently earning £200,000 per week at Chelsea. United must avoid an approach for the 27-year-old. Erik Ten Hag has two left-back options at his disposal, Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia. Shaw's preseason injury has ruled out for the start of the season, while Malacia has been on the sidelines for over a year. Nusair Mizraoui has recently joined United and can play as a left back if required. Diogo Dalot is another alternative. The Portugal international has started the first two games of the season in the same role. Signing another left back would add more depth to the United squad, but Chilwell is not the answer. His injury record makes him more of a liability than an asset. In his 4 year stay at Stamford Bridge, Chilwell has featured only 106 times across all competitions. He is undoubtedly a player with fine attacking skills and a strong defensive game. However, United would not want another player who has had hard luck with injuries. Ineos have made a strong impression in Manchester with their proactive approach to this transfer window. However, signing Chilwell might not sit well with the fans. This is one transfer they should definitely bypass. Ivan Toney's transfer preference emerges between Man United and Chelsea. Ivan Toney could be on the move late in the transfer window, as both Manchester United and Chelsea are interested in signing the striker. The England international has been linked with a move away from Brentford for a long time, but his transfer away has not materialized. It could happen soon for the striker, as the Premier League giants Man United and Chelsea consider a late move to sign a striker to strengthen the attacking quality of their squad. According to Independent, Man United have held talks to sign Tony, but the striker prefers a move to their Premier League rivals Chelsea. The Red Devils have not made any offer for the striker yet, but they are expected to make one soon as their interest in the services of the striker grows. Brentford are happy with more interest in their player as they feel that a bidding war between two of the biggest Premier League clubs will help them get £40 million for the striker. The striker is in favour of a move to Chelsea, who have made a number of new signings this summer under manager Enzo Maresca. His performances at Euro 2024 were impressive, considering he was given less playing time to make an impact from the bench. Chelsea have shown the most interest in signing Tony so far, as they will need another attacker despite having Nicholas Jackson and Christopher Nkunku at the club. They need depth and quality in the squad, and someone like Tony can bring experience to the young Chelsea team. A move to Stamford Bridge might favour Tony more, where a starting place could be granted, unlike at Old Trafford, where manager Erik Ten Hag have the options of Joshua Zirkzee and Rasmus Højlund. Man United considering late move for defender from a Champions League club. Manchester United have started the new season without a specialist left back in their starting lineup. Both their left backs Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia are out with fitness issues. Shaw is expected to make a comeback from his injury next month, while Malacia is expected to return in October. Erik Ten Hag has used right back Diogo Dalot in the left back position to start the season, but sooner or later, a reliable and natural left foot defender is needed at the club for the balance of the side. According to Vigaches, Man United are considering a late move for Girona left back Miguel Gutierrez. He was impressive for Girona last season and helped the La Liga team qualify for the Champions League for the first time in their history. Liverpool, Borussia Dortmund, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man United are all keeping an eye on the Girona defender, proving how brilliant he has been for the Spanish side. Considering that Man United are looking for an attacking fullback, just like Nusair Mizraoui on the other side, Gutierrez is comfortable both in attacking and defending. The player is known for creating chances for his attackers, while his recovery rate is eye catching as well. It's time for the Red Devils to start thinking about a new left back, someone who can stay fit and be available for the team on a consistent basis. Shaw missed 36 matches last season because of an injury, and his start to the season has been unfortunate as well. The only obstacle Man United face in signing the La Liga defender is that his former club Real Madrid have a buyback option on him. The management of the club and manager Ten Hag have addressed some key issues facing the squad this summer by signing Joshua Zirkzee, Leny Yoro, Matthijs de Ligt, Nusair Mizraoui, and Manuel Ugarte. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.